Hello. Today, I really want to get into some of my 2025 goals because I honestly think that these goals are maybe not just even more realistic, but there's something that I'm going to actually want to do. So let's get into it. My first goal of 2025, I have my iPad right here, so that's what I'm looking over. I'm using the Maybelline Firework Mascara in the shade Black is Black. First goal is to move in by May. I live where I live now. And obviously I love my house. I love my place. But for one, it's too much space because it's just me. I have a guest bedroom. Let me elaborate. I have a basement, a guest bedroom, another restroom, another bathroom downstairs. Like, I have a lot of space and it's just me. So, too much space. It's cool for what it is. It really is, but I don't have a lot of friends. And even if I like had people that were coming over, you're not spending the night over here, boo boo. I'm going for a no makeup kind of look today, and I genuinely mean that because I did this yesterday and girl, I still came out full base. This is the NYX Thickest Stick in the shade Espresso. So, oh whoa, not a product. My next goal of 2025 is to become more graceful, elegant, and ladylike. I say this because for the last year and a half, I really wanted to become more like structured in the way that I speak and act. And I just feel like I cuss a lot. You would never get that from my videos because I don't cuss in them. But like, I always wanted to be very ladylike and elegant and, have just some poise about myself. And my vocabulary is very good. I mean, very, very good. But I don't ever show it because I think it gets overshadowed by all the ghetto talk. Okay, real quick. I'm not saying that in terms of I don't even know how to even explain this, but I mean in terms that when I'm around other people, I'm never around people that have a higher intellect. Oh, that sounds bad. Their vocabulary never goes above like a fifth grade level. So I don't ever have to talk like that, but I wish to talk like that. I just feel like I don't want to be shunned and ridiculed because I'm proper, which is so stupid. I'm about to change that. Okay, so we're going to really do that in 2025. I really want to change that going into being 19 because no one likes an unclassy lady. Like, I understand that, like, oh Lord, please don't drag me. But ratchetness is so praised right now, and I don't like that. I mean, it's good for everybody else. Like I always say, to each their own. But for me, I don't want to be ratchet. I would like to have some class and elegance about myself because I'm a lady. I'm but a better lady, baby. I was gonna carve out my eyebrows, but I don't want to do that right now. And also, that's like full glam a little bit more to me. And like with the fluffier brow for me is kind of more of my natural makeup. I really need to get more of my concealer in the shade Teak from Hourglass. But we'll get to it when we get to it, honey. Next up on my 2025 goals is to film and post more on YouTube. I'm going to be honest with you. I've gotten better about it already because I'm literally going to edit this right after filming it. Like, I'm not kidding. I am so bad about, like, filming something and then never editing it because, like I said in my first video, I don't like editing. It's just not something I really care for too much. But then I thought if you want a career in something, you have to kind of put in a little bit more of the work. I was thinking about finding someone to edit my videos for me, but that kind of cost. And it costs money that I don't have right now, at least. So once I actually have like the resources to do that, I probably will find somebody to edit for me. But I just don't ever have the time because I work so much for one, and for two, like by the time I get off of work, I'm just exhausted. So I'm like, I don't really want to sit in front of on a phone or on my iPad and film. You know what or not film, edit. Like I don't really want to sit there and do that for hours. My next thing I want to really get into for 2025 is to learn how to save more. I'm really good about saving now because once you've been broke, you don't want to go back. And I have been broke 3 times this year alone. It's sad. It's the truth, but it's sad because like I have a really good paying, well, not really good paying job, but it's good enough for what it is. Um, do I think we should be getting paid more? Yes, but I want to learn how to just have a little bit more responsibility with my money because I now have started to utilize credit. And if you are an adult and you have a credit card, you know that there is such thing as utilization, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Sometimes I don't know why I take my concealer all the way out, and then I'm like, well, I use so much of it under my eyes that if I didn't take it all the way out, it would just all sit right there. I'm now going in with my one size. It's my creation of a pink powder. I will end up buying the original pink powder, but this is my little concoction. So yeah, I'm gonna go in now with that. My next one is to be more productive with my time. I definitely feel like hold on, let me say it real quick. For like years of my life, I've just sat in my room and not done anything with my life at all. Like I've just been kind of alive. I haven't done anything. I haven't really like tried to get out and mingle. I haven't done anything, and I literally want to go on more dates. I thought I put that on this list. I did not. I want to go out and date some. I want to at least go on 3 dates next year. And you know, that's why I kind of want to move. There's a lot behind me wanting to move, but my main reason is because I just need to take a little bit more like responsibility for myself. I'm 18 years old. I'm going on 19 in 2 months, and I just have to kind of take a little bit more responsibility and accountability for my own life and like my choices. So that's kind of the first step of my independence away from like my mom. And I know it's gonna like work her heart, but like, girl, I need my space and I need to be able to grow as a person without having to depend solely on my mom for everything. And I also want to add this on the list to like become a little bit more independent because I do things for myself, but not like everything. You know what I mean? Not the stuff that matters. I just realized that the things I just said were kind of 2 in 1. So I guess that was 2 in 1, I guess. But I'm gonna add that to my list too. Um, my next thing, this is a Juvia's Place Bronzing Duo in the shade Deep Dark. The next thing is to stop feeling like I have to do everything in a week span. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the reason I have not done much with my life this year, I'm going to tell you exactly why. There are multiple reasons. I was lazy this year. And I'm going to admit that. I'm not going to not hold myself accountable. I hate people that don't do that. My main reasoning is that I literally just feel like for some reason, like when it comes to content creating, for example, I felt like I had to do everything within like a week's span, and I had to do it by the time I turned 18. I had to do it by the time Christmas came. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is so, we live in a time where everything is instant gratification, and when you have to work for something, I think a lot of us don't want to do that. And have fallen victim to that really, really bad recently, and I want to get out of that phase because I'm not a person that usually doesn't like to work for the things they have. And I think I've gotten to a point where I've seen other people just get stuff so quickly. And I'm like, well, why can't I do that? But I don't mind putting in the work for what I want. I've done it multiple times in life. I don't think this should be any different. But there are other things in life that I've done that with this year. And I really want to never be like this again because it was not a very, like I said, productive year at all. And I felt like I had to do everything now. It has to be now. It has to be, this year. But like God has his time for everybody, and the universe will give you things when you least expect them, but you also have to be careful about what you want because I'm learning that too. You might ask for something and be careful what you wish for. I am so sorry. I had to take a phone call, so I did not film this part, but I did put on my Juvia's Place Blush Duo in the shade Volume 5, and I used the bottom shade only. I think I only have like 1 or 2 more, so let's get into that. Now we're going to go and highlight with my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Flaunt. Honey, she's cracked. Let's not talk about it. I started placing, so now when you look at me, I look like, my last goal for 2025 is to learn not to really care about what others think about me again. I don't really care what others think. I think I more so care about how people perceive the things I'm saying, because I'm a very nice person, but I can be kind of mean if you're not, I don't know, when I don't get my way, it's not pretty. And I'm trying to learn how to not be like that, because it's given very much spoiled and entitled, and I don't like that. So this is the Kylie lip liner in the shade Cocoa. Cocoa? I don't know. I don't care really what they think now, but I also do to a degree, because it's like, oh God, well, how are they perceiving what I'm saying? Because I say stuff and sometimes people act like I'm literally speaking gibberish, and I'm like, guys. But then again, that's also what I've learned, is people just trying to single you out and make you feel like you're crazy when you're not. People are a-holes like that, and that's the sad part about it, is they will try and single you out and try to make it like you're just so crazy and everything you're saying is so wrong, when in reality they're just trying to literally single you out, and it's sickening. I'm now going to go in with the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly, but it's okay for what it is. That's all I have for you today. I love you so much. Mwah. Tell me what some of your 2025 goals are. I would actually love to hear them. I'm very curious, because I don't know, it's just something about a new year, starting something and have a goal for it is so fun to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.